Hey Kings, it's Reigns, Ranking 551, and we're back with another Michigan breakdown video. Let's make this one pretty fast. We're going to go through the highlights, we're going to go through the stats, we're going to look at the standings, and we're going to look at everything ultimately. My biggest problem for the Michigan Wolverines is I don't like how they started the terrain up the Mount Everest mountain and they got to the summit and the hill, and then they just started declining and coming back down and, reaching that water level, as people say, where water reaches level. And, they're playing these close games and going up, 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 up. And now they're struggling and they're going down, down, down. And you're seeing this like economy type chart where it's going up in the good, now it's dropping in the negative, and the market's crashing or whatever and stuff. And that's what we're seeing with Michigan is that they're going in the right direction. They won 20 plus games, but ultimately they're just trucking downward, 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 downward now. And, they're struggling. They get blown out by Illinois. They lose by six against Maryland. They lose to Michigan State and everything. And ultimately, it's turnover, 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 bad turnovers. Danny Wolf throwing the ball away last night in terrible situations, throwing it across court passes instead of just trying to kick it out right where he's standing to a guy and the guy making a good pass out and everything, or putting up a bad shot. And ultimately, there are only two options you can do. Don't throw it across court. Keep the ball in your hands and turn and try to make a shot over the defender, even though you lost your dribble, or kick it out to a guy that's there. And, Trey Donaldson is another one that's not doing it well. And ultimately, it's that can't get a freaking rebound when our guys are so much taller than everyone else. And ultimately, you can't hit from the line. I don't think that Dusty May is a bad coach. I think it's going to take time. I do think that he deserves to be coach of the year and everything, but his overall record is worse than the Juwan era right now. At the Juwan era was 23-5 when they finished in that 2021 season. I'm just comparing one year to another year and not trying to compare his next year or anything like that. But when Jim Harbaugh came in, you weren't expecting those expectations. The season turned around. Yeah, we were having 9-3 seasons, 10-2 seasons, but it was like, all right, I want to beat the three biggest threats on our schedule, which are Penn State, Ohio State, and Michigan State, and everything. And that's what they did. For for Michigan, Illinois owns us. I don't know how they destroy us. They're always winning against us, and they're 9-0 against us right now. In the last 9 years, we have not won against them. Uh, you know, we're doing well. We're at the top of the conference, number two. If we win our last game against Michigan State and Michigan State loses to Iowa, which they're probably not going to, we share the conference title with them. But at the end of the day, it's just, it's going to take some time. I don't care that we went eight. Like, I don't care about the season so much because I don't have a lot of expectations for the season where it was like, yeah, win a national championship, win a Big Ten championship. That wasn't where I was. I wanted to see if we could turn the season around and actually be more in the win column than in the loss column and not be at 500 and be above 500 and be in that more of that win column um, attribute and everything and that win percentage and that win record and everything. And that's what I saw because I didn't want to be that 8-24 team again. I wanted to see that team blossom and grow, and they definitely chose to grow that way. But I'm not expecting a big run for the Michigan Wolverines. Uh, you know, I'm not expecting a big run for the season or anything. And I'm just not expecting that. Let's go into the stat line again and let's see what we got here. So you got Quinn, their freshman center on Maryland, who got 17 and 12 rebounds. You got I think that's Roddy Rice with 19, and then Miguel here with 17. So those are your three lead scorers. I'm gonna say four for a second, and they did really well on that side. For Michigan, um, now I don't hate the Terps. So I have family that went everywhere. I got Michigan. I don't hate Maryland. I think they're a good team. I like them to succeed as well. I have no problem with Maryland. I was just annoyed that it was lost by six, and again another game by 5 points or less, or close to that range of 6 points or less, where we lost close games. Trey Donaldson only had 10 points. He had 3 rebounds and 6 assists. Golden was the consistent guy with 15 rebounds, 3 assists, and 20. Burnett had 8. And then Danny Wolf actually had a 20-point game, but it just didn't really blossom versus their, I think they had three guys themselves. Um, and, it just didn't work. And ultimately, it didn't go the way we wanted it to. Now, I don't know what went wrong here. I will say that, yeah, they shot slightly worse, 6% worse than them. As you can see, the score is a 6 point spread as well. And then, shot 1% better from the 3 point line. Um, and then, when you're shooting 74% versus only shooting 57%, you're gonna have a problem. Total rebounds 42 versus 40. So I always said the rebounds are crucial. They had 2 more on the offensive side. We had 4 more on the defensive side. Moved the ball around more, but they had 4 blocks. They had 12 steals. And then the turnovers and the fouls committed, 18 fouls versus 12 and 8 turnovers. And, eight more turnovers than us. And, you know, I'm sorry, 8 more turnovers than them. I apologize. I said 8 more turnovers than us. Yeah, 8 more turnovers. That we turned the ball over and they didn't. And ultimately, you're just in that situation where you're just like crap and everything, and you feel like crap because these are the last games, and it's not really how you start, it's how you finish and stuff. It doesn't you want to start strong and out of the gate as well, but you also want to finish strong. And right now, Michigan's not finishing strong because they got their last game, and I'm pretty sure that we're probably going to get murked and killed and annihilated at in East Lansing because it's such a tough environment to play in East Lansing in basketball, not in football. In basketball, it is loud in football as well, but not as big as the Big House. And it's just upsetting to see this, and I just can't understand the Michigan Wolverines. But anyway, let's go into the highlight reel. Slides his feet, 3 ball, can't get it, got a rebound there, kicks it out, goes for another 3, bang, it's good. Now you got Danny Wolf here. I don't know. Danny Wolf's a good player. He has a shot creation, good layup there, but I just cannot stand him with certain stupid passes that he makes and stuff. And I'm sick and tired of this ISO ball. Now I saw a video where it was like be first to shoot, and that's kind of like where it is, and people complain about being a ball hog and a selfish player, but it is what it is. Move the ball around more though. In college, you can't rely in college and in high school to be that ISO ball player. If no one else is contributing, you're not going to win a game. One person cannot score all your points. 7-4. And Rubian Jones has not been doing great. I mean, he did have the flu. Good pass though to from him to Danny Wolf. 2 guys there. 3 ball again. Oh, ooh, I missed there. I missed early part of the game, so I didn't see everything that happened. Danny Wolf tries a 3. He says, "Yes, sir. I'll take a lead." But even with the lead, it didn't really help. Gives it over to Burnett. Burnett says, "Let me fire a 3, bang." And this is where I thought we were going to get hot fast. But, it just didn't work. And, Golden's there and he gets a scoop layup. You're up 7. You think that Michigan's going to turn it around. And then they just start going with threes and barraging them. And now it's only a 4 point lead. And everything is not working the way you want it. And then he drives and gets an easy scoop layup, and now it's a 2 point game. And then he says, "Let me fire a 3, can't get it." And no, you see, I don't like that play. Let's go back on that. This is a play that I don't like. So the ball is live, right? The ball is here. It's bouncing here. Golden doesn't even try to go down and get it. Rubian Jones is like here, not even seeing where it is. You got LA Casson here who's not here, and then you got Gale here. None of them are trying to go get the ball and go get the rebound. They're all just standing there. Like pathetic. That's pathetic. The ball's right there. Go get it, you fool. I mean, seriously. And now the game is tied. Dummy. Go fight for it. And Rubian Jones throws it across court. That's what I'm talking about. You can't throw across court passes. It doesn't work. You have to find an e. Look at that. Just throws it across court, and the guy is just sitting there like he's a defensive back or a safety, and he picks it off. I don't even know what happened with Gale here. Golden's got the ball. Golden tries a scoop layup, can't get it, bounces it back, and they thought it was a goaltend, but I don't really know. It's 16 all. And you just got to do better. And Michigan hasn't been doing great. And you would think that Dusty May would keep addressing this in practice, and it doesn't. Heat check, 19-16. And I don't know what they're trying to communicate down here. Wolf had two fouls early, though, so that was problematic. Golden, get your hand up, son. Why are you swatting it away like it's freaking volleyball? This is ridiculous. Like, and there goes another three, bang, and now we're down six. Swatting the ball around doesn't work. Tip it up high and then try to grab it and stuff. Don't try to swat it backwards. And now they have a 15-2 run. Pippen, you see, Wolf is taking too long. Too good, but he's taking too long. That spin, I don't mind it, but it's just like, come on, man, taking too long. And then this guy's running around like a crazy lunatic. I don't know what he was doing. And then they're able to get it and put in a layup and down six again. It's just problematic after problematic after problematic after problematic. Oh, a dunk there, and Golden couldn't get up and get there. That was a beautiful dunk. I can't complain by that. That's a good shot. Just a beautiful dunk there. And you know what? Golden had his arm there, but he just couldn't get it. And now it's 26-18, and now it's 28, and we're down 10. I love being down 10. I love watching this team play. I just cannot stand how and a 21-4 run. It's just horrible. He doesn't even try giving it to Burnett. He just sits there. Donaldson, beautiful cut. I mean, give the ball to your teammate, hand it off. I mean, Wolf is just being kind of selfish. There you go, Cheddar. Ah, Cheddar. Pippen's got the ball. I don't mind Pippen with the ball. I think that Pippen's definitely going to turn it around after season one. Um, Hopefully he does stay, not just because of his big name. Wolf will fire it. He was wide open and he doesn't take it. I hate when he's drop stepping like and he's just waiting, waiting, and waiting and being patient with it. I don't mind a chess match, but at the end of the day, I mean, you got to fire it when you have a chance. And that's just a terrible, lazy decision there, and Golden turns it over and it gets swept away. I mean, swiped away, whatever. And, just got to be more crucial with it. And Golden trying to scoop, oh my goodness, trying to scoop layup there, and that worked. Okay, that was a high arcing layup. I was very confused. I thought it was an ollie oop pass. I'm very confused on that shot, but whatever. And here it is, 11 turnovers versus 4. Already in trouble. Here goes a 3. Bang, it's good. 29. Ugh, stupid. Luckily for you guys, I got to skip ads. So, we're back. 29 to 30 and 41. Terrific. They're down 13. Oh no, it's only 40. Sorry, I said 41. And now you're down 9. Oh, I said 13. I meant 11, sorry. Yeah, so Golden trying and, I mean, driving and got it. Beautiful play there. Down 7. I thought this was like we're really gonna come back. This guy is just standing here. I don't even know what he's doing. He's setting like an illegal screen. Call something, please. These refs were atrocious too. I mean, it seemed like everything was going Maryland's way with some fouls. I don't really understand. 35-42. You got to turn the ball, you got to turn the game around somehow, and they're just floating in. Everything is falling. There's nothing more frustrating than watching a game like that. Oh, good turnover, gives it over to Donaldson. Donaldson kicks it over to Kaysen, who Kaysen gets up and beautiful layup. 39-47 though. Oh, kicks it out, kicks it over to three ball, and bad rotation, bad rotation. Down 9 again. Just a bad rotation. I don't like these rotations. Oh, good turnover by Donaldson. Donaldson's got to go. He gives it off to Wolf. Wolf's got the ball. Gives it back to Donaldson. Donaldson says, "Let me shoot from 30 feet out. I got a 3 for you." 44. And then Wolf tries it here, and this is where I thought we were going to make a beautiful comeback. But, I mean, it just didn't work the way we wanted it to. I'm sorry what happened there. I mean, I don't know what happened. And then we were down 2 and everything else. And, and then they somehow turned it on again, and it was a very competitive game. But and then a three, bang, it's good. He was behind the line. I mean, yep, 57-52 is behind the line on that one. 57-59, and I thought we were gonna roll all the way back. And then there was some stupid shit. And then I mean, Burnett fires a three. Good. And then, 62-69. Wolf trying, gives it over to Chenner. He says, let me fire a three. Can't get it to go. Donaldson says, let me fire a three. Bang. It's good. And then, I mean, Wolf tries a foul shot. Can't get it. And that is the game. And, good night to Michigan. And ultimately, they just got to do better as a team. I'm a little more frustrated with this as the season went on. You're hitting terrible from the line. You can't shoot from the line. Wolf struggling from the line. As I said before, you don't have that 2020-21 vibe of players. You don't have that 2019-2018 season. You don't have that 2017-2018 season. And you don't have that 2016-2017 season where they went on to win back-to-back Big Ten championships, where you had guys, John Teskey, Franz Wagner, Mo Wagner, Eli Brooks, Isaiah Livers, Jordan Poole, uh, Mike Williams, Kobe Bumpkin, all these guys. Caleb, I think is it Caleb Downs or Caleb something? Caleb Houston, Caleb Houston, and Mosa Diabate, I think was his other name, and a lot of those guys on the team who could shoot between 70 to 80%, and then other guys shooting between 80 to 85 to 90%. And, you're just not seeing that as a team. I'm not seeing the players that I want to see play. You're not playing with dedication. You're not playing with poise. You're not playing with strength. And you're certainly not playing with good discipline or anything. And there's no composure. There's no eye discipline with getting a rebound. There's no shooting from the line good and stuff. Everyone is shooting between 60% or lower. And, I'm seeing a problem. I'm seeing it. I don't know with the big dance how far Michigan can go. I am going to take them to win the whole thing because I'm loyal. I got to stay loyal to my guys, even though I probably think they'll probably get bounced Sweet 16. I say round of 32, though, is the most they get. And hopefully they continue to play lower seeded teams and everything. But I'm not saying it's going to be an easy win. And those are my thoughts on the Michigan Wolverines. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, guys. But hopefully, this Sunday game that they play or whatever is they can try to make it competitive. Maybe they get their revenge against MSU. But I don't really see Michigan doing a lot of damage. I don't see them winning a Big Ten championship. If they win a Big Ten championship, I'll be ecstatic. If they don't win the national championship, I'll still be ecstatic because it's a win of a season to win actually your conference championship. But at the end of the day, I just don't know what's going on. Golden is gone after the season. Wolf may be gone as well. And we're gonna have to see where we're gonna get guys in transfer portal and other things. But as I said before in the previous one on the Illinois game, all these guys are transfer. Donaldson's from Auburn. Burnett is from Alabama. Wolf is from Yale. Golden is actually from Florida Atlantic with Dusty May, and that was the only player that he brought over. Roddy Gale is from Ohio State. Um, and Cheddar is the only guy that I think, uh, besides Pippen, who got recruited to Michigan, are the only guys on the squad that are still there, including Jace Howard. But it's like you got to empty the bench eventually, and you can't just keep these games. Now I don't know where Ruby and Jones came from. I don't know if he was on the team previously or he was another guy there and everything. But that's all I gotta say. So it's an interesting team this season. They played well, but I just don't see a lot going for them. Let me know your thoughts. Hit that like button, smash the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.